Fuck, dude, I want to show. No axes in the area. What the fuck? Why? Why isn't there any axes, man? I need an axe. Well, did it? I really gotta have my background music. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Oh fuck, I forgot I'm on YouTube also right now. Oh shit. Okay, well, I'll try to keep up with both of them. Got him. Trying to do something on my other computer, but it wasn't working. See if it's working now. Nice, nice, nice. Are neither one of these guys in my clan? Ooh, okay, okay. Got him. Sometimes it's hit or miss. That's exactly what it is right now. Hit or miss. Yeah, trying to get comfortable here. Ooh, shit, don't do that. Wish it would like show the damage that you do. I guess you kind of know. Yeah. Let me see if this is working. Oh yeah, it's working. Probably like four more and we level. We can go get our dog. Something like that. Something like that. Can't even fucking touch this guy, really. Dude, looked like he was making a comeback. Alright, let's try to get this music. I prefer a flute. Come on now. We don't want commercials. Here we go. See how that sounds. Oops. I'll just follow you, dude. Let's go. That's where I get all the fucking lag. I don't know why I'm tired. I slept all day. Really? You want to be over there? All right. I'll come to you, buddy. They trying to be sneaky. They trying to be sneaky, but where they gonna go? Where they gonna go? They ran right into me. Yep. Oh, why'd I run away? What the fuck? Should have went to combat. God damn it. I did some pussy shit. Damn, I did some pussy shit. Look like I need a heal. Boy, I'm glad I saw that. I already got one death by accident. I was doing something and I died. Not paying attention to the battle. Cost me, man, if I yawn one more fucking time. Jesus Christ. Alright, I had enough of this music for now. I can't do it. I don't know if that music was making me yawn or what, but it was a bit too much. How you doing, buddy? Cool. I need to go back here. And that's it. Need to get that quest for the pet. I don't want to buy one. I need my money. I need my money. We got 3,000. They're probably going to tell me to talk to Simon here in a second. I wouldn't doubt it. It's probably actually the quest I'm on. Alright. Don't do it. Fucking big dingus. What kind of name is that? Man, what the hell you want? I knew I should have fought them. This is gonna be easy. Got his ass. Got his ass laid out on the ground. Anybody else in here? Oh, I gotta fight that guy? Oof. He's a bit of a beast. Bitch, I ain't giving you no money. Shit. He wanted some money. Get real, dude. Now, I can't remember if I can take this guy or not. I think he's got 600 HP. The boss. The boss. The boss. I need to think of how I'm going to do this. Uh, do I fight him or do I not fight him is the question. 'Cause if I fight him and I die, that's gonna suck. And he's got two guards with him. What's the guy's name? Let's see if I can get somebody to help me. Oh boy. I am waiting on help. That's what I'm doing. See what we're going here. Speed run, speed run. See, go to the brothel. I thought that's where I was. Maybe they want me to talk to Bianca. Let me go back up here and see if they want me to talk to Bianca. Oh, Tanya. I already know all these quests, so I always skip them. Come on, I need my quest so I can get my dog. Need my dog. Hold up. Something's not right here. Game's got me running all over the place. Start with that one first. It's the Billy, right? Or Andrew. Andrew's probably in here or the other house. There he is. Drunk ass motherfucker. You know, send y'all essays in here. He needs a new weapon too. The weapon's like rusted or something. House by the well. It's one of these two houses. I'm a quick reader, man. I'm a quick reader. Read that shit in 2 seconds. Come on, Billy. Billy boy. Billy boy. Y'all got me running back and forth. I don't think I'm in the right spot. Yeah. What you want to do, man? What you want to do? Not a wise decision. Not a wise decision. You gonna go ahead and pick a fight with me? That's all right. Let's get it. Mm-hmm. 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 Sad day for the boss, for the bandit boss. He didn't make it. He did not make it. I need to get some music, man. First, I can't stand it. Then I need it. Motivational. Here we go. Let's do a long one. Nobody care about that.
It could be 6:30. It could be 7. I don't know what your personal schedule is. Find out a time, pick it, set it, stick to it.
Everyone has a problem with time. But
True.
24 hours.
True.
Sleep 6. Now, I know there's some out there that say, whoa, I need 8. But I say just sleep a little faster. Because the bottom line is we have 6 hours of sleep, 24 hours are available, so you have 18 hours now available to your work, your family, your hobbies, and also to learn something new or to do something new, which could easily be that you want to learn a new language, to read a book every week, or you say, I'm going to go and reshape my body. So you're going to go and take this hour out of your schedule and say, I'm going to train an hour every day. So this is, for most people, a huge challenge, but it is totally doable. I can tell them, because the kind of things that I did when I came to this country, I mean, I went to school, I was working construction, I was working out at 5 hours a day, I was taking acting classes from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight, I was doing all of those things. I wanted to make sure that out of the 24 hours of the day, that I don't waste one single hour. Those hours were too precious. And so there I just want to tell people, don't give me this thing, I have a difficult time with the time and I don't have time for this and I don't have that. You have time. You make the time.
Bitch.
Sometimes, even if you're the most highly motivated person in the world, that grind starts to beat you down a little bit. And that's when you have to stop looking at the short term thing. Because that's not getting you to get done. You gotta look, okay, what is the long-term goal that I'm looking at? What am I really trying to get done in the long term? You say, oh, you know what? I'm actually waking up today early so I can be ahead of the curve, so I can sell more of these widgets or whatever, so that I can buy a house. You know what? Today matters. Today matters. This decision that I'm making right now is that first step. It's me taking one stroke swimming in the right direction towards the shore. And if I don't do this, I'm not making any progress.
I've been struggling. I'm still at all the same problems. I still don't leave the house, still facing bankruptcy, still fighting like crazy. I was still unemployed. The next
Damn, she got it rough.
off, and I pretended NASA was there. It's the stupidest story. I literally went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I counted out loud, and then I stood up. And I'll never forget standing there. And for the first time in 3 months, I had beaten my habit. I couldn't believe it, and I thought, wait a minute, counting backwards? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard done. Well, the next morning I used to do it. The next morning I used to do it. The next morning I used to do it. And then I started to notice something really interesting. There were moments all day long, just like that 5-second moment, where I knew what I should do. And if I didn't move within 5 seconds, my brain would step in and talk me out of it. Every human being has a 5-second window. It might even be shorter for you. You have about a 5-second window in which you can move from idea to action. Your brain kicks in full gear and sabotages any change of behavior. Because remember, your brain is wired to stop you from doing things that are uncomfortable or uncertain or scary.
Gangsters with these masks on.
How to move from
Looking like
ideas
gangsters.
into acting on it. In the smallest moments.
So how do you make it? How do you overcome the odds?
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes.
Damn, dude, everybody is red. Like, what the fuck is going on? Normally, there's a lot of people farming these spiders right here. Ain't nobody farming this shit right now. I was trying to avoid them.
Or you could be like me. Dream of pro football, get hurt, dream on. Find yourself with just $7 in your pocket. So how did I get here? By being the hardest.
Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna be 30 today. At least 20 here in a couple hours. I'll be level 20. It's gonna be a lot of running back and forth, but I'll be there. I'm gonna get some assistance, clan assistance. I need to get 20 K gold so I can get in the clan myself.
We don't get what we want. We get what we have to have.
Yeah, it's good. He's good.
Tolerate in ourselves and other people. But when you're no longer willing to tolerate something, that's when life changes. Everyone in the world has a list of things they think they should do. I should lose weight. I should work out. I should spend more time with my kids.
Should.
I should make more calls. I should. And then you know what? People don't do their shoulds. And they get mad at themselves.
Yep.
Talk about it. What changes people is when your should becomes a must.
Damn, that's real. True.
It's like if you want to take the island and you're the head of the army, you want to take the island, the most powerful way to take the island is burn the boats. Because there's no way to go back. It's amazing what happens when it's a must to do something versus a should. That's what makes you succeed. Are generally slow processes. Either slowly building things up, or gradually tearing them down. And that's why I say you've got to pay attention. You have to watch. You have to watch every single second. Because those seconds will turn into minutes. And minutes turn into hours. And hours turn into days. And days turn into years.
Damn. It's real.
And so, that's it. That second that just went by, that gifted. And so did that second. And so did that one. And in those precious seconds, you were either building or you were decaying. You were either gaining ground or you were losing ground. In that second. And in every second. Every second counts. So, make every second count. The dream. Sat home with $7 in my pocket. I was like, wait, no, I gotta play in the NFL eventually. Those are my big goals. That's my dream. You realize that playing in the NFL was the best thing that never happened because it got me here. So my point is, look, you're gonna get your ass kicked. We're gonna get the shit kicked out of us. You gotta get up. You gotta have faith that the one thing you wanted to happen on
times is the best thing that never happened. So have faith and just keep that in mind and keep plugging away.
Another early morning. Every morning, every day of our lives, we have choices to make. We have the choice to stay in bed, to say, forget it, I'm not going to work out today, or forget it, I'm not going to work hard today. You always have a choice every single day of your life.
Shit.
Today's another day. Today's another day, and I'm faced with another choice to make. So I'm making the choice again to put my shoes on early in the morning and get active again. Make the right decision. Some of you read that I think about when it's hot outside, that it's sunny and 70. Well, it's fucking not today. It's the reality. It's about 90 degrees and 100% humidity. But who gives a shit? That being said, September 3rd, I had to have my book turned in. And what I realized, I'm reading this book a lot, but I realized I wasn't born this motherfucker. I made him. At the bottom of insecurities, fear, self-doubt, lies, was me, buried in a fucking fetal position. How I got out of that was recognizing it, being honest with it, being truthful with it.
That's right.
We like to live on social media,
Yep.
with lies about ourselves,
Yep.
how great we are. Get to the source and fix the problem.
That's right. Motherfuckers be lying about how good they look all the time, using filters and shit.
I'm a big believer in doing something that sucks every single day of your life. I believe it's a key component into strengthening your mind. Every day you're trying to find more of what you're capable of. And that's the big question. What are you capable of? Stop doing the things that you do every day. You run every day. Go swim.
Shit, I think I did it wrong. Hold on.
Every time, one time for a while. That's definitely from something. So, I'm up on couch in your mind. Do something that sucks. Don't get it twisted. It's not about flipping tires. I'm in Las Vegas right now. It's hot as shit. It's not about any of that. But what it is about is a lot of us give total control to life. We don't have any control of it. We just give all control of life. I do this shit every morning to prepare my mind for what life's gonna throw at me. A healthy body gives you a healthy mind. That's what it's about. Stop that for the long run. I realize for myself, people, is that life is one big tug of war between me and God, trying to find your best self. So, there's tricks to all this crap in life. Life is one big tug of war. One trick in this situation is, I didn't want to run, so what did I do? I found out a couple of things.
Oh shit, I got my pet. I got my pet. It's time to go to the city to dance. City to dance. Let's dance. Got my pet. Got my pet. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Load up.
Going about the right mindset, the right gear. Combat, you wear body armor. What we do wrong is we don't strengthen our mind.
talked about taking souls. This morning, this person, I usually train alone. This person wanted to run with me. I said, fine, we'll run 15. This morning comes, this storm's coming in this way. And the person calls and said, hey, why don't we do it tomorrow? Taking souls, and I told the motherfucker, I'm gonna run 15 today. And I'll run with you again tomorrow. That's what taking souls is about. Don't worry about the elements and what's going on. You gotta get out there and get it. He wasn't the only one about taking the day off. Because the storm's coming in right now, and there's not a soul out here but me.
One second.
Hard work
Oh,
may
shit.
not be enough. You still may fail. Just stay active, go ahead.
I'm almost done. Give me one more second. I'm running the restroom.
More things you can do. Get outside that zone. That zone makes you feel good. The stronger your mind's gonna get. It starts getting used to doing shit like this. It's not fun. My mind's used to it.
When you crawl out from underneath the covers every morning, and you sit on the edge of the bed, you have a choice before you.
We're wired different. We have to set a goal. We have to set a goal. If we hit that goal, we make sure all that other stuff in the middle is going to happen. Why 3 o'clock in the morning? Why don't you sleep? My appetite. I sleep. I accomplished this without a father. If I accomplished this, if I accomplished this as a high school dropout. If I can accomplish these things from this start, now that I'm at this place, knowing what I know now, what can I accomplish? I want you to think about that. I want you to think about more than just financially. Next 3 years, right? More than that. What's your appetite? What are you going to do?
What is your appetite?
And ensure that when the alarm clock goes off, that you're already up 10, 20 minutes before your alarm clock goes off.
Do the work. Do the fucking work.
You heard me say it before. No alarm clock needed. My passion wakes me up. Listen to me. No alarm clock needed.
Sometimes the only way to go about doing is get fucking intense. Get angry and aggressive. And make it fucking happen. For yourself. Start today. I don't care when your life clock started ticking. Start fucking right now today. It's 4:15 a.m. in my world. You're on the East Coast, and you're on the East Coast, and it's 6:15 a.m. and you're dragging ass. 16. You change your fucking perspective of your life. My advice,
I ain't never known fucking axes when I come here.
fucking do it. Fucking deep and get it done. Do the work.
No more. I've been using an alarm clock in over 20 years. I want to execute. I want to make all my dreams become reality. I want to do everything I said.
I've been leveling without upgrading my skills. Or my class abilities. I haven't upgraded any of them except the very first one. Only because it made me. The bleed. I'm trying to decide which route I want to go with it. That's why. And I don't know if I can unlock everything or not yet. So I'm kind of like babying it Until then. He said, what makes a gazelle a gazelle? Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
Just want to sort of, they're kind of dabbling in the idea of improving themselves. And the real way to do it is you got to write down what the fuck you want and then go after it. If you decide, I'm going to get down to, I'm going to do this, I'm going to run a marathon in less than 5 hours, I'm going to, what the fuck it is. You got to write that shit down. Well, my workout schedule, everything that I'm going to do during the week. I say I have to do yoga 2 times this week.
This duo is pretty good. Pretty good.
Not get nearly as much done as you can for a half hour hard just running. So I have to get those things in. The only exceptions are injuries and sickness. I do everything that I can to put my body and my brain in a good place. So sort of, I'm keeping my engine smooth. I'm changing my oil. I'm changing self-realized, you're never going to feel like you accomplished anything, you're never going to have this...
Wait, what am I streaming? Black Desert. What is this?
Difficulty and struggle, and the ability to push through that is a muscle. And you develop that muscle by doing it. And once you do, you develop a lot of self-satisfaction. You develop peace of mind. And you understand that you can overcome obstacles. If you don't have to overcome obstacles, you never know whether or not you can. Unless you're faced with actual adversity, you don't understand how you're going to feel.
Dude, where's all the axes?
Overcome that adversity. Things that are difficult. When you do these difficult things, you're studying.
No axes anywhere. We're gonna fail this quest. Oh boy.
In doing so, you lessen the stress of regular life. More situations but it's also like I'm not constantly being exposed to the stress. Break in between martial arts and where to the point where anxiety can build up. It's an unusual situation. But I tell people it's the best advice I heard the best advice I've ever shows you as a possibility. And just decide not to be illusioned. Live your life like it's a documentary through. Follow you around.
Alright, well, fuck it. There ain't no axes. I ain't gonna do the quest. That's fucked up.
Look on it with pride, like, wow, my dad is a bad motherfucker. He really did. Wow, my mom really got her shit together. I love a success story, but even more than a success story, I like a dude who fucks his life up and then gets it back together with a story. Those are my favorite stories. And the way to do that, you gotta write shit down. You admit that you are in your own fucking movie, and you need to sit down and you gotta write shit down. Write down what you really did. most talented, was ever the flashiest, I relied on grit. Other players might have been more talented, but I can assure you, no one is going to outwork me. The secret is in the dirt. I learned early on in my life, through many challenges, that I could change my circumstances. With hard work. You can't outwork me. You can't outwork me. No one will outwork me. No one. I will not be outworked. Period. You know, you might have more talent than me. You might be smarter than me. You might be sexier than me. You might be all of those things. You got it on me in 9 categories. The sheer concentration that is required to pursue a dream. You see, it's not for everyone. It was for me. I yearned for the daily grind, and I couldn't get enough of it. 99% of people are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true. The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And that's just real. The center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the center of all material success. You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind. Work. That's how you
True. I agree to that.
That's what I'm seeing at the top. I put it all on the line. I show up, I perform, and I get the results from that.
That ability to get myself up in the morning, no matter how tired I was, to push myself through those pain barriers.
The bridge between reality and a dream is work. The focus on the work. I show up and I work and I work and I work and I work.
Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. You can't just say you want it. You can't watch the video and say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. It's cute to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes up,
All you can do is all you can do. There ain't nothing more than all you can do. That is the absolute maximum. You can't do no more than all you can do. You understand that? All you can do is all you can do. All you can do is everything. That's the absolute rule. So all you can do is all you can do.
I will be right back, y'all. Y'all give me a second. God dang it. Every time I get comfortable.
Capabilities that God did or did not give you, but you can work as hard as possible. You can be scrupulously honest or capably striving, and you can get along with others because nobody does anything by himself. Because you're all based on you personally don't everything is an evil or useless or fascinating. You can study or you can go out and play. You can defer to others or you can try to hog the credit. You can be honest and suffer the consequences, or you can lie, cheat, and steal in the short term, maybe even advance. In the long term, you're better off if you work harder, you're better off if you don't, and you're better off if you give others credit and let them help you by helping them.
Alright. This laptop getting a little hot. Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 1
Yeah, I hate this quest, but it's alright. It's easy, easy to do.
Most of us right now are looking at where we are with the
Poison this guy.
expecting to have gone further than where we are by now. We look back and wonder, was I really a good steward of the time that God gave me? Imagine if you could be on your deathbed and standing around your bed, the ghost of the ideas, the dreams, the abilities,
Let's go get these prisoners.
you, for whatever reason, you never acted on those ideas. You never pursued that dream. You never used those talents. You never saw your leadership. You never used your voice. You never wrote that book. And there they are standing around your bed looking at you with large angry eyes saying, we came to you. Only you could have given us life. Now, those scars get to be forever. Did I really maximize my life? The question is, if you died today, what ideas, what dreams, what abilities, what talents, what gifts would God give you? The truth of the matter is, no matter how smart you are, all of us have been guilty of wasted days and wasted time, and sometimes wasted opportunities.
Somebody gonna get me headed. Decapitation, here it comes. Do you know what we do? Hold them. Up, there it comes. They're gonna cut your head off, cut your fingers off, everything.
Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be. Because death is very likely the single best invention of life. It's life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Right now, the new
This captain is evil.
and somewhere not too long from now, when we're gradually becoming old, will be cleared away. Your time is limited. So
Let's
don't
go talk
waste
to the
it
cook.
living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma.
Poison this man. Let's poison him and kill him.
Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own.
No mercy.
And most important,
Strike first, strike hard. Right? Is it the Cobra Kai way?
somehow already know what you truly want to do. Everything else is secondary.
I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail and you don't. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
What makes life powerful and meaningful and substantive is the expiration date.
I think this is the quest where I return to that guy, what's his name? Desmond. I believe I got to return to Desmond in the Storm House, if I'm not mistaken. Go to Desmond, yeah. Man, it's sad. I know these quests, like pretty good.
If you are forced to stand down,
look at this. I got points.
It's called logic.
What do I want to do with my points?
Surrender.
See what we're doing with. This needs to be 500, man. Preferably 6.
Your instinct. Train it to say, get up. Go. Fight on. And if that is what if that becomes your fundamental reaction to adversity, if that becomes your gut instinct, then you will overcome just about anything that stands in your way.
There's two sides of pain that I don't think a lot of people really understand. Right? There's one side of pain that's the suffering and the discomfort side of pain. That's why everybody raised their hands when I first asked, do you have everybody to been through pain? Because that hurts. You remember what that felt like. But then there's another side of pain. It's called effort. It's called glory. It's called if you can find a way to push through pain, there's something greater on the other side. And if you never tap into it, it's because the first time you felt it, the first time you felt, it's too much. We rationalize with ourselves to where we automatically stop. Why kids have a problem finishing things. Because as soon as they feel a small bit of discomfort, of things ain't right, they gone. I can't do it no more. I suppose I told you the greatest pain of my life is the reason I'm standing. Well, sometimes
Kick his butt.
it ain't about you.
Let's kick his butt. No. No. Boom. Drop my headset. I need that.
And that's the ingredient.
If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise.
Wow.
If you can dream
Dream.
and not make dreams your master.
Ooh.
If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you
Ooh.
can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same.
Two imposters right
If
here.
you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one
Go
trip,
kill the captain.
toss and lose,
Poison his
and
ass.
start again at your beginnings,
Poison that
and never
motherfucker.
breathe a word of loss. If you could force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds, shoot with
Go give it to the captain now. Kill the captain. Oh, Mr. Captain. I have too much fun on this game. Game is easy, it's fun, it's everything. Oh no, I gotta go back to the. Oh, what am I doing? My bad. My bad. I gotta go in the cargo hold. My bad. I think I gotta make the poison.
Physically, you can break mentally, you can break your heart, you can break your spirit, and none of those are fun. And all of those are going to leave a mark.
Ooh. Who you yelling at?
But the mark that they leave can be the mark of victory, or can be the mark
Yep.
of defeat.
I'll take care of it. I'll kill you. You leave them prisoners alone, homeboy. You gonna learn today.
Wow, it's a chance.
You gonna learn today.
Just to fall apart. Resilient and get better. When you break, you have the opportunity to show the world, the whole world, what you are really made of.
Oh, I'm made of a lot. You best believe that.
So if you break, the fight isn't over.
Man, what am I doing? I keep skipping the part.
The fight is just
My bad, my bad, my bad.
and as you crawl up,
Sorry,
and
Benny
out
boy.
of that dismal,
What do you need, boy?
wretched place, covered, and you're covered in
Thank you.
blood and sweat and dirt and filth as you rise above what you were. And as you take the form of who you are supposed to be, you will see that in the very act of standing up, in the very act
Oh, I'm still on the Find the Axe quest? I thought it already disappeared.
remain
Damn.
unbroken.
Get out this bitch. Oh, Mr. Captain, what happened? You died. What a shame. Now everybody's mad. Anybody else want to die? Hmm? I guess not. Alright, alright, alright. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Go to Desmond. Desmond's gonna be in his first house. Bet. $1,000 right here. Boom. What I tell you.
Why do it? Why learn it? Why study? Why put yourself out? Why try to take on this much responsibility? Why develop yourself?
Nice, nice, nice. Very nice.
Become all that you can possibly become? Why try to learn as much as you learn? Share, share. Develop every skill you possibly can. See every youth.
we bad, we bad, we bad, 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 bad.
You've got to have your own list of whys. Work on your list of whys. If the why is powerful, the how is easy.
If you want to think bad enough to ride your flight, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, for all that you dream and scheme is about it, life seems useless and worthless without it. And if you gladly sweat for it and prep for it and plan for it, lose all your terror of the opposition. And if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, famish, wealth, sickness, or pain, or body is
Emily, Emily.
the thing that you want, dogged and grim, you beseech and beset it. The help of God, you'll get it.
But if the why isn't strong, if your goals aren't powerful, if the vision isn't clear, the old prophet said, without a vision we die, without a vision we perish, without a dream we're
Alright, man, I'm getting annoyed here.
Pause and slow.
Guess we'll go do this quest over here. Seems like it's ready.
The story that I believe myself.
Oh, I'm only level 8. Holy shit.
your list of whys.
Wait, what level is this other guy? We will get there. We will get there together, don't worry.
I'm gonna do this shit until they throw fucking dirt on top of mine, until they bury me.
Pain is temporary.
That's right. Pain is temporary.
It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, even a year.
That's right.
But eventually, it will subside,
That's right.
and something else will take its place.
Yep.
If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Yep.
Two sides of pain that I don't think a lot of people really understand. Right?
Right.
There's one side of pain that's the suffering and the discomfort side of pain. You remember what that feels like. But then there's another side of pain. It's called effort. It's called glory. It's called if you can find a way to push through pain, there's something greater on the other side.
I actually like the lumberjack area. It's good until like level 15. It's a really good hangout spot to make money and everything. Until you can fight the orgs. Then, of course, the orgs are better. But I'm going to need better armor and shit. I haven't upgraded my stuff. See if I have anything. Got a helmet. It's not really better than my mask. Oof. Ooh, look at that. Damn, look at that. Level 9 and 20 strength. One more level and I can use that, baby. Oh, yeah. No one.
I suggest to you that if you are facing a challenge, don't stop. Stay busy. Work your plan. Continue to do those things that you know that work for you after you have evaluated yourself in the situation.
That's right.
Continue to move. Stay busy. Stay busy. Stay busy.
Yep. Nope.
Can't watch the video and say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. Shoot to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes out, everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. If you don't believe in yourself, it won't happen for you.
This top spot is number one. That's mine.
Wins and losses coming down to
I'll be back for you, boy.
effort. Nobody can judge effort. Because effort is between you and you. Effort ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You will not quit. You will keep going. You may lose. You will not stop. You will not quit. You will keep going. I'm not gonna let
I have to stay motivated when I farm. So listening to motivational speeches and stuff, it helps me.
If you want to reach the pinnacle, you must be, you have to be obsessed with obtaining greatness in any field. Greatness cannot be achieved without obsession.
Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature now than I was 5 minutes ago. Because I'm pissed off for greatness. Because if you ain't pissed off for greatness, that means you're
I think me and my buddy
no man in your opinion.
together we've invested about 300 in this game already. Yeah, yeah.
Or you work for an average company, so you decided to go against who you are.
I think Maxim is not in here. I think I gotta talk to the clerk for this quest, if I remember right. I talked to the clerk and, hey, do you know where Maxim is, or whatever the fuck that person's name is? Here's the clerk. Watch. Yeah, Maxim. I already knew it. Knew it. And we go to the house where Bosch was. I know we talked to the Maxim there. Maybe even kill her.
Yay, and I stay like that. That's not
Or him. Can't remember if it's a guy or a girl.
It all comes from life.
Never know these days.
Lessons are learned through struggle.
Let's
I
go.
think that there's a lot of people out there that think somehow
Should be this door right here.
place where you're living in silk sheets and you're getting your toes done while someone's
I ain't got my mask on.
I don't want that. I've never wanted that.
I feel like I need my mask every time I come in this house.
We have been fed this line of bullshit that you're supposed to seek comfort. And I don't think you are. I think you're supposed to seek lessons. You're supposed to seek difficult tasks and
I'm your father.
accomplishments. And through those
He's worried about you.
things that are hard to do. Because if I
Let me go all the way over there to Morag. Okay.
Twinkies and watch TV. Oh,
It's fine.
hello, sadness, my
It's fine.
hello, depression. And we can pretend that we're something other than what we really are. And we can pretend, nah, me, man, I'm just cool, just chilling, doing nothing.
Do I? Do I ever?
What life is all about. And
Do I ever?
also, there are
How's my pet doing?
feed the mind.
It's on the left side.
I really believe the mind
Properties.
the mind needs these little tasks
Left side.
of stimulation and reward. Lack of these peaks and valleys. And this, again, this
Major lag.
that we're constantly fed.
Alright, so he's level 7. Wow, he ain't even doing nothing.
Reward system.
He ain't even getting no XP. Like, what the fuck? What is my dog doing?
The mechanism of happiness and fulfillment and what you really need to do in order to feel satisfied in life. Camaraderie, love, family, friendship, struggle, testing yourself, learning, all all those things are imperative. They're all a giant part of being a person. Improvements over things. That's why doing difficult things is good. Here's what I want you to look at. There are winners, there are losers, and there are people who have not discovered how to win. And all they need is some coaching. All they need is some help and assistance, just a little support. All they need is some insight or a different strategy or plan of action to make some adjustments that will open up the key to a whole new future for them, that will give them access to the unlimited power that they have within themselves. That's all that they need. So what I want you to do is think about something you want to do that's real for you, that's important for you, that will give your life some special meaning and power. And I don't even want you to say, I can do that. I don't want you to assume that. 5 years ago, when I started out in this area, I would not have been able to make the mental leap that I would be up to where I am right now. I don't want you to begin to just psych yourself out. No. I want you to be able to say something to yourself that will enable you to maintain a level of integrity with yourself. That when you say this, even when you face tremendous setbacks, it will be a benchmark to keep you in the game, to keep you moving forward and experimenting and readjusting your strategies and your plan of action, continuously looking for ways to win. So what is that something?
Drugs.
You got an idea you want to move on. You might not have the money. You might not have the education. You might not have the support or the resources you need. What is that something that can keep us going, that will enable us to act on our dream? What's one of those keys that will begin to help us to discover the secrets to our dream? Say, it's possible. That's all I want you to do when you look at your dream. Just say to yourself every day, it's possible. Say that every day to yourself, it's possible. Because what does that do? See, it begins to change your belief system. See, the way in which we operate, ladies and gentlemen, is a manifestation of what we believe.
Oh, fuck, I'm in the wrong area.
You're ready to start your own business, to turn that passion into a paycheck. All you need is a partner you can trust.
Whatever you've done up to this point, all that it really is a duplication, it's a reproduction of what you believe subconsciously that you deserve and what's possible for your life. Most people operate out of their personal history, out of their memory, things they've done, things they've experienced, things they've seen, things that they have observed. But I'm suggesting that you operate out of a larger vision of yourself. I want you to see yourself doing what you want to do, experiencing what you want to experience, having what you want to have, doing what it is that gives your life some meaning and value. Operate out of your imagination, not your memory. Because whenever you look at where you want to go, I'm going to warn you, you will have some conversations back here after you go through the data that you've experienced in life saying you can't do it.
Oh no. He wanted to fight. He wanted to fight with me. It's not good for him. He's going to lose that battle every time.
What they do is they begin to believe that that's the way it is. That's the way it's always been. And they can't see the possibility of it being any different. Example. Before April 1954, the common again and again, the belief was that man was not physically capable of breaking a 4-minute barrier, that he could not run a mile in less than 4 minutes. That was the belief on the planet. It had never been done. Here's what happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn, that hurt.
He broke the 4-minute barrier. Now here's what's significant about that.
Man, this fat man can dodge.
This day, over 20,000 people,
Oh, you fucked up.
including high school
You be lucky if you live. Oh, he lived. 2 life left. Now, I wish his head would have like fell off.
20,000 people. What changed? Here's what happened when they got on the track. They knew it had been done. And because they knew it had been done, there was a new belief about this barrier, about this goal that was unreachable. And those 20,000 people got in the race believing, knowing in their heart that someone had done it, that it's possible. The victory. And I'm saying that if you know anybody that has some goal, some dream, something they wanted to do, and they didn't, then I'm saying that you know in your heart that if someone has done it, then you can do it. It's possible. And that if someone can make their dream become a reality, then it's possible that you can make your dream become reality. And so as you begin to look at where you want to go, beginning to embrace that, it's possible. I'm blessed and highly favored. I've got a lot going for me. I've got some good stuff in me. It's possible that I can bring my greatness out here in the universe. That I can do what I want to do. It's possible I can write my own book. I can have my own business. I can take the trip and travel around the world. It's possible. I can bounce back from adversity and reinvent my life. It's possible. Regardless of where I am, but things can get better for me. It's possible. You take that challenge. When you answer the call, and you see the other side of pain. It's called glory. This is called glory. There's somebody sitting home right now. There's a young 10-year-old kid sitting home that don't have a father. And he's ready to join the game. He's ready to give up.
Now he's level 13. I think we're fighting again.
You should have wrote a book. You should have gone to school and got that degree. You should have started your own business. There's so many things you should have done. You should have done, but you didn't do it because you're scared. You believe that you say scared of what? The eye is scared. You are scared. You are scared. You're scared of failure. You're scared to make a mistake. You're scared that you're not hurt. What drives you? Why are you playing this game?
Are you a gazelle? Are you alive? Mr. Resistance will be there every morning. Morning, noon, and night. And while you were sleeping, wiping your ass, kicking your ass, unless you turn around and you start throwing punches. That's the hard part. Why are you going to war? And when you know why you're going to war, you saw my t-shirt, your alarm clock, we was like, I got a 3 o'clock this morning, no clock. I ain't going to
Lying.
You don't have to be perfect. What you have to do is perfect the day. That's what I want you to do. You'll never be perfect. As long as you're alive, there's always progress. You can always get better. Listen to me. I want you to practice perfecting your 24 hours. You hear me? 60 minutes a day. 1,440 seconds. That's what I want you to concentrate on. I want you to concentrate on now. And you know what makes it even worse? Is that you're a child.
Gotta love them dogs. He said, "Get the fuck out of here." I believe there's something in here I gotta get. I don't see it though. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh, I don't like this.
why it's one game. That's why you're still getting at you.
Come on.
Success is made in the gym. Success is made in the training. Success is made through the hard work and dedication. Success is the journey. Success is the days, the months.
I need to go left and then down.
That's what success is. Too many people look towards these stars and inspirational people and seeing their results and thinking that's what success is. But success was the journey. Success was getting out of dirt. Success was coming from the bottom. You don't start your story at the top. You better be willing to put in those 10 hours, 12 hours, every single day. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You ain't gonna arrive one day in front of a hoop with 5 seconds left to win the championship ring and hit that shot. It ain't gonna happen. It's the process before. It was the process before they got Kobe in. It was the process before they got Michael in. It was the process before they got Pele there. They ain't just arrived there. You think those great musicians picked up a guitar and start playing? Start rolling after hits after hits after hits? Hell no. 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, fingers bleeding, sweat on the drum skill.
Dun dun dun
The
dun.
blood pouring out your hands. Minute after minute, hour after hour, breath after
We're
breath.
just flying through the quest, the storyline.
It don't happen
That's all we're doing.
at the performance. You're watching all their work come together. That's why it seems magic. That's why it seems like you can't do it, but you can. Stop looking at the end result. What you want is an opportunity to shoot that shot.
True, true, true.
You don't see the blood. You don't see those sweat. Tears. You don't see the crying. The losses.
Alright, here we go.
You don't see the ruin. The sleepless nights.
Let's see where we're going. We're going south.
Friends.
Back to port. Back to the port.
You don't see the risk. The implications this might have. You don't see the lost opportunity. You don't see it. All you see is one shot. That's all you see. You think Arnold arrived on the stage looking like Mr. Olympia? Ain't nobody willing to put in the work for this book. Everybody's wishing for the book. Understand? You ain't want to take the test. You just want an A+.
Gotta kill Barry now.
How you gonna get an A+ if you don't
Poor
take
old
the
Barry.
test? How you gonna take the test if you don't even practice? You don't even revise. You don't even study. It ain't gonna happen.
Might have been in the next house, but I'm pretty sure he's in this one.
Everybody wanna be
Yeah,
like
he's
Mike.
by the bookshelf.
Ain't nobody wanna
Or
put
the
in
bunk
work.
bed looking things.
Everybody wants to be the next big thing, the next superstar, but ain't nobody willing to put in the work.
I hate this quest. It's gonna tell me
Put in the work.
this quest is gonna make me go to the
And if you truly are,
storehouse
put in the work.
next to town hall
12 hours
twice.
a day, every single day.
I
you
gotta do
might
it
have a
twice.
chance.
It
You
sucks.
might be the one. You might just be. But it will never happen if you wish it. There ain't no place for wishing in this game. You have a chance of being great.
Yep. I got a chance at being great.
take the easy road. Take the easy way out. You gotta learn your brain, like the brain has learned you.
Think.
The mind is the battleground. It is the place where the greatest conflict is. There are more people in this room having trouble in their mind than there are people having trouble in their finances. The struggle is in your mind. This is why we have people who go to bed tired and wake up tired. Slept 8 hours and you wake up still tired.
Yeah, I got to go back to port.
Tired is that you got to sleep but you didn't get rest. Your mind has been in turmoil all night long. You've been wrestling in your sleep. Have you ever woke up in your
Yeah,
bed
yeah,
and was
yeah.
sweating? The bed is all torn just like you've been in a fight because your mind has not rested. Your body went to sleep, but your mind is still caught up in a warfare. Your mind is a battleground. Enemies after your mind. Out to worry.
I think when I started to stream, I was level 5 or 6. Can't remember.
Out to make you think that you can't get up. Out to make you give up on your dream. The warfare is in
I didn't have my dog yet.
your checkbook. It's not in your savings account. It's not on your job. The fight that you got to
But I haven't even done my class points yet. I just did this first one. I haven't used that yet. I just been putting my points here. Trying to get to 600 here, but I need some more strength.
No retreat, no surrender. We live and we die by this.
Back and forth, back and forth. It's a good thing I know all the quests, otherwise it'd take me forever, right?
Character supersedes talent every day of the week. At a certain point, don't let your actions betray your words, man. The person that you're striving to become is stronger than any opposition, any adversity, any challenge that you will ever face.
Damn.
I've been playing a game of football since I was 7. The second game of my junior year, fourth quarter, with 2 minutes left in the game, we were playing against the Air Force. I went to make a tackle and I hit the guy. My body went completely limp. I fell to the ground. I blacked out.
Damn.
I lost my life and ultimately it left me with a paralyzed right arm and hand. My career ended. But I couldn't blame anyone. I couldn't blame the game of football. I couldn't blame the guy that I hit. I couldn't blame life. Instead, it made me question myself in such a way that I said, Ink, is this it? You know, there's one bad chapter.
Oh, Inky Johnson, that's the guy.
Or what is really worth? Like, is that it? Did you just want to
Inky Johnson is his name.
Just because it's never been done doesn't mean it can't be done. My number one competition is me. It's always you versus you.
What's up, Helena?
My mentality wasn't paralyzed. My spirit wasn't paralyzed. My drive wasn't paralyzed. My dedication wasn't. My commitment wasn't.
Again? I thought I already did that.
It's a boost of energy for why I live my life. I wear this as a badge of honor. Every single day, the adversity, the opposition that life says to break me, I wear it as a badge of honor because I understand every day of my life I represent something. So we already know it.
Oops, I didn't talk to her. Fuck.
We know they finna try to break us.
I need to go back inside.
We know they think we dealing. We already know that. We know they coming at us.
I fucked up.
Throw everything they got at us. So here's how we gonna beat it. What we working for is greater than me and you, so we gotta press forward and we gotta conquer it.
What was my guy doing?
You gotta be the one to get up every morning, be disciplined, put in
My guy.
consistent daily
The
hard work.
fuck was
because
that?
means success. No coach, no trainer.
I didn't click my
no
dude up there.
mentor, no boss can do it.
I'm gonna have to watch my replay. That was weird.
None of us wake up and say, today is the day I destroy my life.
You can run into a trap and you set up a life that you didn't really want.
What we do is we kind of check out because it feels overwhelming. Or we check out because we're afraid. Or we check out
Yep.
because we start listening to self-doubt. And then we make these
That's
tiny
true.
decisions. Decision to not get up, a decision to not eat the right thing, a decision to snap at your kids, a decision to not speak at a meeting, a decision to not look for a job, a decision to not deal with your finances, a decision to not call your parents, whatever it is.
Back to port we go. Delivery to Ravio. He's by the Stonehouse, I think. Or the, what is it? The tavern. We'll go to the tavern first just to make sure. So if you don't know these quests, I mean, you're learning them. Watching me, because I know them all. Ravio, where's he at? I go to the wrong spot? I think I did.
Make the mistake of getting stuck. And it is just a tactical mistake, just like it would be a mistake if you got stuck on a video game. The awful truth is that life is easy. Truly living,
Yeah, he's right here.
it's hard.
Sure, boss. We can do this. Wait. Probably this one.
What objectivity do they have that maybe you lack? What insight into their own mistakes are they willing to delve into that you're not? That you step back and go, you know, I just don't.
I think mistakes were made. I think it was the other
But the person who's
the other house.
the closest is going to give them more.
I think. Yep.
Is that we're living our lives
I gotta go back up.
in these very unfulfilling ways.
My bad, dude. It was the other one.
Office with artificial light, and you're doing something you don't want to do all day long, and then you get home and you're tired.
Like the one next to it. There's two of them.
Just go hike up to the top of a mountain and look out. You know, there's a reward that you get from that that is intensely, like, soul-filling. We're all taught that life is tough. Life is big. Life is hard. But it's not. Pretty easy.
Oh god, I'm going to jail. Here it goes. Let's see if I can kill the guards.
We wake up every day, most of us in the world, with a roof over our heads, big, comfy bed under our butts, fridge full of food. Most of us in the world, especially here in America, never have to worry about starvation or homelessness. We have friends and family that'll help us out when those things come. Those are the things that made life dangerous 100 years ago. Now we complain that life isn't convenient.
Yeah, I told you guys. Get the hell out of the house. Get out of my way, bastards. You bastards. How dare they insult me and accuse me? Shit. They think I'm a hero. Why they trying to lock me up? That's why I got paid right now. I got paid. I got that money.
Manage your mind.
Oh, by the way, if anyone has 200k gold, I'll give you 50 platinum. I need 200k gold. I got all the platinum you can ask for.
Not your fault if your partner cheated and ruined your marriage, but it is for damn sure your responsibility to figure out how to take that pain and how to overcome that and build a happy life for yourself. Fault and responsibility do not go together. Sucks, but they don't. When something is somebody's fault, we want them to suffer. We want them punished. We want them to pay. We want it to be their responsibility to fix it, but that's not how it works, especially when it's your heart.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone. Fear is not real.
only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future.
That's true.
It is a product of
That
our
is true.
imagination,
What he
causing
just
us to
said.
fear things that do not at present ever
I go to the
exist.
wrong spot. Delivery, go to storehouse.
As long as we're pointing the finger and stuck in
Interesting. I
some
think it was the other one.
we're jammed and trapped into victim mode. When you're in victim mode, you're stuck in suffering. The road to power is in taking responsibility. Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone.
I feel pain. I hurt.
Here we go.
I open my eyes. I create. I conquer. I hold the power. I'm a thinker. I create victory. I do not give up.
That's right. I don't.
I fear no man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an athlete. I'm a warrior. An artist.
All of the
The
above.
only thing I need every day of my life is 86,000 movements a second.
Oh,
Work on your focus. Perspective is
shouldn't have done that, buddy. Y'all gonna get your butt
is
kicked
that
now.
you see difficult as something negative. I want you to see difficult differently. Are you hearing me? I need you to see difficult differently.
So maybe the one excuse you have to get over here that shit is unacceptable. You gonna bud, you gonna get it.
Can you be committed to the process of what you do without getting emotionally attached to the result of what you do? Because a lot of people can be committed to the process of what they do if the results don't change. But the moment the result or the outcome changes of what they're chasing, they shut it down or they quit simply because the result.
I forgot this quest. I think it's somebody by the guard, by the town hall I gotta talk to, I think. Could be wrong. Yeah, it's any of the guards will take me to the dude in the town hall.
I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power to become a victor and not a victim. Winners win. Winners lose.
What's your true dream? If you could be anything, the last stop. That was the time to look at it. Wherever you at, we ain't making no excuses. We got no fear. I don't care if I fail.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's all we gotta do is try.
I can't explain it any better than that. I don't know how it happened, but winners win. And if you create
I don't know why people struggle with these quests so easy, man. I've already done all these quests like 6 times.
There's nothing you can't accomplish. You're gonna go on, you're gonna become world champions. It should drive you. It should. It works for me. It should drive you. You get all the talent in the world. It's all here. It's all here. Everybody's the next best thing. Everybody's the thing. Everybody's the best. It's all here.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are unmeasurable.
Alto. Let's go get Alto.
You know, because I put in the work.
He's gonna be at the farm.
Ethic eliminates fear.
Yeah.
You know, you put forth the work. You know, what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing, what you're not.
Never say never. Because limits, like fear, are often.
I wish they would do something with this loading. Like it loads a lot.
What motivates you? What make it hard for you to see? Get up early and start early. Go to sleep late. Whatever that is, that's your call.
make large plans. For they do
Might have been this house. Or barn, whatever it's called.
It's your opinion. That's why they know science shows. They know science shows. I see how many times it's
Now science shows it's possible.
things are impossible till somebody does it.
Yep, this is where we fight.
Divorce the story of your limitation and marry the truth of your unlimited capacity. Then the whole thing will change.
They done messed up now. We're gonna have to kick some butt. Hopefully we can beat them. Hopefully we're not too low. We're about to find out. Will we die or will we win? Ooh.
I was born to account getting a job at the hotel was my passport to
That fucker.
the world that I was.
No, really. Get good or get out.
So I started
Know what I'm saying?
pushing, self
Get good or get out.
at whatever cost.
Alto. Here's Alto. Told you we were going to get Alto.
Somewhere, laser tired, I go to the gym and I developed this crazy workout where I was doing
Things don't happen overnight to make me a very person.
I never really used my potions. If I was to look at my shit. Oh, I can use this weapon now. What? More damage. Look at that big old bone, man. Look at that bone.
I threw in the towel. Never get it.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
Now this would probably... is 18 damage. All this needs to be sold. I need to sell this necklace. Okay. Still using shitty weapons and stuff.
Anybody can dream it, but you'll never
That's how I roll.
until you're willing to be committed to it.
I let the quest give me gear.
Anything.
Ain't buying shit.
I get off work, work in that car back, and drive up the roads, and work on the church, till I had to turn around and go back to work. We worked when we didn't have food. We worked when we didn't have lights.
I need to find something else to listen to. Let's do... let's do the speech.
Here at mycleantc.com, we create.
What the fuck was that? Give me a second. Trying to find it. Was it? Here it is. This is a powerful speech on Inky. I want to listen
And
to
I'm
it.
coming to my junior year, and I'm about to get exactly what I want. About to get this thing called NFL. And I'm 10 games away from this dream that I wanted my whole life, right? This thing that I've been working for my whole life. My whole life is dedicated to this one game. I'm up Saturday mornings, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. 2 miles to a fire station, 2 miles back home. I'm in the park, 9:30, 10 at night, doing everything in my life surrounded the game of football. I'm sitting at home at night, I'm throwing balls up to the ceiling, and I'm catching them different type of ways, trying to see if a receiver wants to check me, if I want to catch an interception. Like, everything revolved around this game, and I finally get in a position in my life to where now I'm 10 games away from it. I got the paperwork that states I'm about to be an NFL draft pick. NFL on top of the paper. Inky Johnson projected top 30 automatic multi-millionaire. Now all you have to do, the hard part's over. Just play the next 10 football games, Inc. If you made it. And I go out in a silly game against Air Force, 2 minutes left, and I go to make a tackle that I can make with my eyes closed. And I hit this guy, and as soon as I hit him, I knew it was a problem, but I didn't think it would be this type of problem. Like, you know how when things happen, you're like, I didn't expect that, and I don't think it's going to be anything too. And when I hit him, every breath in my body left. My body goes completely limp. I fall to the ground, I blacked out, my eyes open. I'm still not, too concerned. It's football. I told Pastor, I never thought about a career-ending injury. You got injuries within the game. When my eyes open, guys run over, Ink, let's rock, man, let's go, let's finish him off. And I'm like, I can't. Like, what do you mean you can't? Y'all starting, you want to get up. You can nurse your injury after the game, man. Like, no, I can't. They said, what do you mean you can't? I said, I can't move.
Damn.
Shot, neck to my toes. I can't feel anything. Shot
You got paralyzed.
right on the hand. Maybe I got a bad stinger. They put me on the spine board, wheeling me off the field. Doctor says to me as he's walking beside you, I don't know how you're still alive, son. You don't have any pulse. We get to the ambulance. My father's standing there. I'm like, Pops, I laid it on him, right? I put it on him, right? My dad's like, yeah, but I think you got the worst part of this one, man. Doctor said, we'll take you over, run a couple tests, bring you back into the room, everything will be cool. They run the test, they bring you back into the room, mom comes in, kisses, prays, son, you'll be fine. She's going to walk out, doctors rush in, head boy says, hey man, we gotta rush him back to surgery, he's about to die.
Oh shit.
And I look at him and I want to ask him, like, man, you can't use another word, like, use a synonym, bro. I say die, like, you sure die, man.
Like you say, you gonna die,
And
motherfucker.
he can tell from how I'm looking at him. He says to me, you ruptured a subclavian artery in your chest, you're bleeding internally. We don't perform this surgery tonight, I guarantee you. You won't be here no more. 7 years old, 20 years old, boiled down to one moment. Sacrifice, the dedication, commitment came down to one moment.
If you give me just 89 seconds, I'm going to show you this $1 million skill.
Man, shut your ass up.
And the next morning I woke up from that surgery. The NFL on my scale of life. SEC championship. Cornerback. I was embarrassed. I'm sitting there and people coming into my room like, Inky, man, I'm sorry about what happened to you.
This one's gonna be where I gotta kill the fisherman, dude.
Man, Inky really messed it up this time. Like, man, that's really the only thing you wanted, huh? Like, you just thought you grew up in this so-called hood, 2-bedroom home, 14 people. Like, the only thing you really wanted was the NFL. That's it.
I think I went in the wrong house.
I'm like, man, you limited God to that. Like, life holds no substance, no value. Like, efficient but not effective. I did things right, but I never did the right thing. And
No,
now
it's the right
I
way.
place my identity in, now it's gone. That's why I laugh at people when they say, man, if I could just get this, I'll be. Man, if I could just get this position, I'll be. Woo. Man, if I could just get this amount of money, I'll be. I'm like, ooh. But what happens even if you get it or you don't get it? What happens when God says yes and no?
What'd I do?
Like, do you have the ability to accept what you don't understand? Can you still see God's plan when it didn't go the way that you thought it would go?
No.
Can you handle when things get off course? I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, like, man, I'm 8 games away, and God is redirecting me, and I'm like, God, just let me get to the NFL, then redirect me. Like, let me get the contract, then redirect me so I can help my family. And God's like, no, son, I need you to really go that way. And I'm like, you sure? Like, man, I need to go this way. He's like, no, I need you to go this way. I got something greater for you. Now, it might take a little longer to manifest, but I got something even sweeter. Like, I got something more fulfilling. I got something more rewarding. I got something, son, that's going to carry you for the rest of your life. Like, it's an amazing thing. I knew this was what I was supposed to be doing when one day I'm backstage and I got the same feeling that I got when I used to be in the tunnel before I was running out to the stage. And I said, thank you, God. And so my life a certain type of way according to what God has done. I live my life a certain type of way according to the power that I know the Lord possesses. I live my life a certain type. Like when I go to the Lord in prayer, I go bold. And every time I go bold, I'm so thankful that that's not me and my Lord's first time communicating. And people have the nerve to ask me all the time, Inky, why wouldn't you change what happened to you? You got a paralyzed right arm and hand. I'm like, if you only knew and if you only saw the works that God has done in people's lives around me. What he's done in me, Dad, wait, it's cool. But what God has done in the people's lives around me, like, you can't put a price on that. Like, at a certain point, like, what is it really about? Like, and I know the initial reaction when we go through things is to say, man, why did this have to happen to me? And it's an honest reaction. Because sometimes good people go through some crazy stuff. And some of the things we go through, I'm gonna just be real, it's not a scripture for it. It's not. You can't go, hey, go to Romans 2:2. They're like, what? What? But this is what I've understood.
Got him.
In life, some people don't need you to preach a sermon.
Take out the boss now.
And so when they see you living,
Yeah, buddy.
the only thing I ask of you,
Haters gonna hate,
as brilliant, as
but they know I'm great.
as beautiful as you are, never allow life to make you
That's why they leveling
why you
late.
started in the first place. Meaning that first time you said, man, I'm riding with Christ, let's go. That first feeling you got, like that first interaction, that first connection you got, like when you first got it. It's like when people say at the beginning, everybody is excited, everybody is on fire, but at a certain point, you hit something along the journey, and it's going to test that level of commitment.
Yep.
At a certain point, you're going to hit something, it's going to test that level of faith. And my definition of commitment was always staying true to what I said I would do, long after the mood that I've set it in has left. Like, am I going to stay true to my beliefs and my core and my essence of who I am as an individual, even if I get a paralyzed right arm and hand? Am I going to stay true to it, even if my little career that I thought I was going to have disappears? Am I going to stay true to it, even if one day I'm in a football game, the thing I love to do, the thing I've been practicing my whole life, and in one moment it gets wiped out? Am I going to stay true to it? Because depending upon if I'm going to stay true to it, a lot of other people's belief in their Christian journey is predicated upon that, and my belief in my Christian journey. In other words, I've seen a lot of other people say, Inky, I want to give my life to Christ, not because of something that happened with me, but because of something I've seen happen to you. And so when ESPN comes to me and say, hey, you want to be in the NFL right now? I'm like, if you only knew. If you only knew my father got saved because of my age. If you only knew. My 3 boys that went first round to the NFL, all of them got saved. If you only knew. If you only knew my mother, the level of her faith, like, if you only knew. Like, I just seen God do some things through the injury, and I'm like, man, every day I wake up, I just try to stay out of his way.
That's funny.
We
That boy.
already know what to do when God says yes. We already know what to do
That
when
man
we get
crazy.
blessed. We already know what to do when our prayers get answered. But the question that I have for you, and it's rhetorical, what will you do when God says no?
Inky put it on him.
Oh, yeah.
I need a new speech. Let me see. Let's see. Here we go.
Gall spent a lot of time running his fingers over the scalps of strangers. He wasn't a hairdresser, he wasn't a masseuse, he wasn't like just a big fan of heads. He was a phrenologist. He was the first phrenologist. Gall believed that a person's personality was linked to their skull morphology, that its bumps and ridges indicated aspects of their character. Amazingly, this science actually caught on, was widely practiced for decades, and Gall became something of a celebrity. Well, with
A head like his, one can see how he might have been a little bit fixated with skull shape. Eventually, phrenology was dismissed as occult pseudoscience because it turns out that your cranial contours tell us exactly nothing about what's happening inside the brain. And yet, Paul was actually onto something big, something that we knew nothing about. Remember, at this point, we were just starting to get consensus that the brain was the source of self, and not like the soul or the heart or whatever. His lasting and correct proposition was that different parts of the brain control specific aspects of our behavior. Like we talked about last time, there is a strong link between biological activity and psychological events. But in addition to the interplay of chemicals like neurotransmitters and hormones, a lot of this also has to do with the fact that localized parts of the brain have specific functions like vision, movement, memory, speech, even facial recognition. Function, in other words, is localized. If you could stimulate different parts of my brain any way you wanted to, and if you asked me nicely, I just might let you, you could control my movements, my memories, even my personality. Poke the brain over here and my arm would twitch. Poke it here and I'd remember my first kiss. Do it up here and suddenly I'd be filled with a tremendous Hulk-like rage. This is about the link between the brain, that physical hunk of gunk between the ears, and the mind. The thing that is us, our consciousness, our behavior, our decisions, our memories, ourselves. Some neuroscientists like to say that the mind is what the brain does. So one of the driving questions of psychology and like the human experiment is how do our brain's functions tie to the behavior of the mind? And you can't even ask the right questions, let alone get at some of the answers, until you get to know the brain. You might have a passing familiarity with your nervous system, like the brain bone's connected to the spinal cord bone, and spinal cord bone's connected to the motor neuron bone. That's your central nervous system, and there aren't actually any bones. The central nervous system, or just CNS, is what makes your body's big decisions. This system is the command center, and if you mess with it, things are gonna get weird. There's also the peripheral nervous system, which is composed of scalp-like sensory neurons that gather information and report it back to the nervous system. But to get a handle on just how physical the roots of your mind and personality are, how concretely your nervous system makes you you, let me tell you a story. The curious case of Phineas Gage. In 1848, a genial chap named Phineas Gage was working on the railroad, tamping gunpowder into a blasting hole with an iron rod. When the gunpowder ignited, the resulting explosion caused the rod to shoot like a bullet through his left cheek and out on top of his head. There's brain in between those two places, by the way. Amazingly, he stood up after the accident, walked over to a cart, described what had happened, and then they drove him back to his house, all while he was conscious. So the doctor came to examine him and refused to believe that a rod had in fact passed through his head, understandably, until Phineas started coughing and an amount of brain that the doctor described as a teacupful fell out of his head. And the doctor had to accept, indeed, what had happened. After a few months of convalescing, he was pretty much healed up and moving around like he used to. But some of his friends were saying that Phineas was no longer himself. Yes, he had his memories and mental abilities, and he walked and talked and looked the same, minus an eyeball. But whereas the old Phineas was
invisible.
soft-spoken, the post-spike to the brain Phineas
Everybody's
was
invisible. The loading.
spirited and vulgar. People started to describe him as no longer Gage. Phineas moved away from America. The scientific establishment lost contact with him, and 12 years later, after a series of seizures, he died at the age of 36. Phineas is a great, if extreme, example of how function is localized in the brain and how physical biological factors can be reflected in psychological ways. Of course, he's also an excellent example of how individual case studies are not particularly useful, especially since we have very little data on what Phineas was actually like before or even after his accident. Most accounts are from the months directly after the accident, and many of them
I don't know, the guys are invisible.
he continued to heal and lived his remaining years as a happy and productive citizen. Intropsychology text often paint a pretty simple picture of Phineas, so that we can have a clear example of the moment when physicians realized
It's like he's just a shadow.
messing with the mind, but it is, of course, all much more complicated, and as Phineas was an actual real-life person, I feel like we should give him the nuance and mystery that he deserves. I might have heard that we only use about 10% of our brains, and oh, if that were true, Phineas could lose a quarter of his, and he'd be just fine. And if we could just harness the rest of that gray mush, we'd be able to mind read and levitate and get all Professor X. It's an exciting thought, as exciting as the idea that I can tell what kind of tea you like by feeling the bumps on your head. It is also exactly as wrong. After watching an hour or so of reality TV, you'd be forgiven for thinking that some people are only working at 10% brain capacity, but in actual reality, brain scans show that nearly every region of the brain lights up during even simple tasks, like walking and talking. Not only that, but the brain itself requires 20% of all the body's energy, and it would make little evolutionary sense to throw much energy away at something that's only minimally active. As animals, our capabilities have developed in part from our brain structures. We're actually able to trace our evolutionary history as we come to understand these structures. Less complex animals have simpler brains designed for basic functioning and survival, rest, breathe, eat, whereas more complex animals, like many mammals, possess brains that feel, remember, reason, and predict. These animals don't have all new systems. They have new brain systems built upon old brain systems. The brain is kind of like a set of Russian nesting dolls. The outermost wooden doll is the newest, most detailed, and most complex, but as you go deeper, the dolls become older and smaller and simpler and more generic. The innermost wooden doll is the oldest, most basic, like a fossil in your head. This inner core of the brain, sometimes called the old brain, still performs for us much as it did for our early evolutionary ancestors. It's anchored by the brainstem, the most ancient and central core of the brain, where the spinal cord enters the skull. Above it, at the base of the skull, is the medulla. Here, old brain functions happen automatically without any conscious effort. The beating of hearts, the breathing of lungs, that sort of thing. The pons is perched on the medulla, and it helps coordinate movement. Above the pons, at the top of the brainstem, is the thalamus, a pair of egg-shaped structures that take in sensory information related to seeing, hearing, touching, and taste. The reticular formation is a finger-shaped nerve network inside the brainstem that's essential for arousal, which isn't necessarily what you feel upon seeing a particularly nice-looking human, but instead refers to things like sleeping and walking, and pain perception, other important functions. The baseball-sized cerebellum, or little brain, swells from the bottom of the brainstem and is responsible for nonverbal learning and memory, perception of time, modulating emotions. It controls voluntary movement, dance moves, but it also gets impaired alcohol, tipsy. The old brain systems keep our body's basic functions running smoothly, the sort of stuff might need. This is pretty much where the brain stops for reptiles. For higher functions, we look to the limbic system. This includes the amygdala, hypothalamus, and hippocampus, sort of a border region of the brain separating the old brain and the newer, higher cerebral areas. The amygdala lamellin-sized clusters of neurons and is responsible for memory consolidation as well as both our greatest fear and hottest aggression. Stimulate one area of the amygdala and a Dawson family dog suddenly morphs into a bloodthirsty Cujo. Give that electrode over to study hypothalamus, whole body regulating body temperature. You also thank your hypothalamus for allowing you pleasure and reward. Rats implanted with electrodes and reward something for hypothalamuses and giving ways to self-stimulate those areas. So essentially, we're trapping them until they collapse or die. One part of the limbic system.
Oh, they fucked.
Central to learning, memory, and if it's damaged, a person may lose their ability to retain their memories. So all this, the most advanced stuff, the stuff that you think of when you think of the brain, gray matter. The two hemispheres of your cerebrum, about 85% of your brain weight, oversee your ability to think, and perceive. The right hemisphere is governed by a split brain connected by a structure called the colossum. So, for instance, language production is controlled largely by the left hemisphere, while certain creative functions are the right. Well, this has nothing to do with handedness or people having
We both got the hammers. We both got the hammers.
Pop psychology, a behavioral disorder in which journalists
Don't mess with our German shepherds, boy. They pretty beast. They pretty beast. Now look at you, buddy.
Artistic people have particularly bumpy heads. Finally, covering the left and right hemisphere.
Let's get out of this cave.
A thin layer of over 20 billion interconnected neurons. But let's not forget the unsung heroes of your nervous system, the billions of non-neuron glial cells, which provide a spiderweb of support.
The game crashing.
Nourish these cerebral neurons. You've probably seen enough brain diagrams.
All that lag.
Cortex's left and right sides are subdivided into 4 lobes: the frontal, parietal, occipital, and temporal, all separated by especially prominent folds or fissures. Each lobe does indeed have its own set of duties. made Franz Gall proud. The frontal lobes just behind your forehead are involved in speaking, planning, judging, abstract thinking, and as the tale of Phineas Gage reminds us, aspects of personality. The parietal lobes receive and process your sense of touch, body position. At the back of your head, the occipital lobes receive information related to sight. And the temporal lobes, just above your ears, process sound, including speech comprehension. Remember that each hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. My left temporal lobe processes sounds heard through my right ear. And within these lobes, there are still more regions that have specialized functions. Your motor cortex at the rear of your frontal lobes, for example, controls voluntary movements and sends messages from the brain out to the body like, pet that dog, or pick up that mug. While your sensory cortex right behind it processes incoming sensations like, ooh, that doggy is soft, or God, that mug is hot. The gray matter is made up of association areas that are related to higher mental functions like remembering, thinking, learning, and speaking. But the thing about association areas is that, unlike your sensory or motor cortex, you couldn't just poke one and create an equal response. Association areas are more subtle. They deal with things like interpreting and integrating sensory input and linking it up with memories. And they prevail throughout all four lobes, so brain damage to different areas will cause very different results. A lesion on a specific part of the temporal lobe may destroy a person's ability to recognize faces. Traumatic memories or overactive hormones can profoundly affect our behavior and emotions, all of which remind us how fundamentally biology and psychology are intertwined. And there are a few more fascinating examples of this and how we sense and perceive the world around us, so that's where we're going to pick up next week. For now, if you're paying attention, you learn the basics of the central nervous system, specifically the brain, which can be understood in terms of old or more evolutionarily and
I have a challenge for all of you.
Sachs, famous physician, professor, and author of unusual neurological case studies. We'll be looking at some of his fascinating research in future lessons, but for now, I just want to talk about Sachs himself. Although he possesses a brilliant and inquisitive mind, Dr. Sachs cannot do a simple thing that your average toddler can.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Matera. We're off to a good start. Helium, guys, thank you so much for coming. Give it up for everyone you saw tonight. Pat, Mary, Seamus. Oh man, hello. This is exciting. This is what I decided to wear for you guys. And I'm sorry. I just came from a Roseanne themed party. That's what I was Becky. It was great. I do feel like I should have. I look like a lady about to call the cops on a black family barbecue. I don't like it either, okay? It's insane. This is like I'm a whistle away from being an assistant coach to a girls' field hockey team. Got a lot more of them. This is all gonna go great for the album, the audio recording. No, I'm excited. I was talking to my friend earlier. She told me she was catcalled. And I have no idea what it's like being catcalled, right? Obviously. But I have been followed by a taxi. For several city blocks. So I get it, you know? No means no, right, ladies? Just a cab driver leaning out the window like, come on, you know you want it. Walk by another taxi, they're like, hey, are your legs tired? Very much. This is a lot of pressure. They say I'm asking for it. This is my body. So I started going to the gym. Play along, and problem is I hate the gym, right? Number one reason, the effort. That's the number one reason. The other reason I hate it, and you hear this all the time, the men's locker room. It's like a flash mob of old men penis. It's true. I see some culprits in here tonight, huh? No, it's fine. I like it. I mean, I don't like it. I accept it. Not like, gimme. Like, I mean, like, I accept that it happens. And the thing is, like, I can only afford my one Planet Fitness, right? So I see those same people throughout my community.
Like one time I was at the dinner with my wife and I saw this guy. You ever see someone you recognize but you don't quite know? So you just like give like one of those, like a head nod. I did that. My wife was like, "Honey, do you know that guy?" I was like, "No," but I've seen his dick. And
The
you know,
fuck?
he sat back down with his wife. And she's like, "Honey, do you know that guy?" And he's like, "Nobody stares at my dick." Weird conversation. Never been a very physical person, you know. Like I've always battled with my weight. Some would call it a massacre. Like as a kid, I took karate, but next to my dojo, I'm not making this up, was a bakery. And if I did well in my karate class, my parents got me whatever I wanted from the bakery. So guess who got his black belt? From big and tall. I can break 20 boards by just standing on them. Parents are proud. They wanted a Chuck Norris, but instead they got a Kung Fu Panda. I was like, what did you expect? You basically conditioned me to kick for cupcakes. You don't want to know what I do for a Klondike bar. I'm not a very cool person. Okay, you guys just accepted that. That bothers me. That really hurt my feelings. I'm not cool. Like, to me, the epitome of cool is smoking, right? Like, I never smoked. Like, I did try it once. I was in 5th grade. I was alone. I wasn't even peer pressured. In fact, the cool kids at my school were like, "Don't smoke, you'll ruin it this forest. Please don't do it." And I remember I was on my way home from school, just rollerblading, and in the middle of the street, still burning, a half-smoked cigarette, lipstick all over it. And I played a lot of video games. When something's on the ground, you pick it up. So I grab it, I take one puff, and then I start to cry uncontrollably. Like a 5th grader that just hit rock bottom. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I've got no job. Still live with my parents. Have a spelling test tomorrow. I was stressed. I don't know if you've ever seen a chubby 5th grader crying while smoking a used Virginia Slim. The manliest of cigarettes on rollerblades, but it's humiliating. I can still hear the crossing guard laughter or whistle. That's not a cool person. Like a couple years ago, I went to Universal Studios Hollywood alone, not bragging, sensing a theme. Waited over 2 hours in line to get on the Mummy roller coaster. Right? Finally, it's my turn to get on. I sit down, go to push the bar down, it wouldn't click. And the guy just watched me struggle too. I'm like, eh. Finally, he snaps his fingers, and like a team of Universal employees just come out of nowhere, and they don't know what to do. So they just start punching my stomach. Like they're packing a Subaru for a camping trip. They're like, it's gonna fit! They start standing on the bar like log rollers. They're like, finally, they're like, "Sir, I'm sorry, you're too big for this ride. You have to leave." I said, "Wow." It was more of an emotional roller coaster. So a couple years ago, I tried to I tried to be cool. I tried to get some tattoos. Now I'm just a dork with a tattoo. That's first tattoo I ever got was of my band's logo, which is a big mistake. Do you see them tonight? No. We didn't even have a logo. So I just went and described something to the guy. I'm like, yeah, it's like a squiggly line with another squiggly line. He's like, it sounds intricate. He's like, I'll do it. It's going to be $300. I was like, sounds intricate. I love my band. Let's do it. He does the tattoo, wipes it off, looks at it, and it's like, you know what? Just give me 60. 300 to 60. I'm pretty sure that's a clearance tattoo right there. I looked at it. It looked like 2 Nike symbols 69ing. I was like, how about 40? He's like, sold, get out of my van. I'm married to a woman. That's, thank you, that was very generous. It's cool, it's fine. It's, they always wanted to have strippers at my bachelor party, which is whatever, it's fine. She never said anything about the wedding. At the reception, could you imagine the DJ's just like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins here, accompanied by Vixen. First dance cost $35. To Def Leppard's Pour Some Sugar on Me. It was so good, Pop-Up got pink eye. That's how I know. Things are great, though. Hey, it's great. My wife likes to keep things fun and exciting. Like the other day, she made me a scavenger hunt. The only thing I need to find is a job. So.
Damn.
Cut that joke. No, it's fine. I used to think the most embarrassing thing I could ever do was buy KY jelly. I was wrong. It's returning it. It's way more embarrassing. It was a special occasion, Easter. Wish I was kidding right now. I bought it because it's another reason. You guys don't need to know why I bought it. I had to return it because I was going to overdraw the account. That's not how you want to spend your Easter. It's bad. A lot of my friends are in the same boat, though. You know, not with the KY. A lot of my friends tell me that right now they're living paycheck to paycheck. I'm like, quit bragging. I'm living inheritance to inheritance at this point. My phone goes off in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh my god, let this be it. Dottie. It's just Verizon. I'm like, I make a promise to pay. It's cool. I don't know. I'm bad with money. That's my problem. Like, I wanted to buy a MacBook Pro laptop, but my wife said no because it was too expensive. But then she wanted a baby. I was like, let's compromise. How about a hamster and a Toshiba? So now we have a baby. And a hamster, because I wasn't backing down. She had it, it's cool, it's nice. That's fine. That's great. She had it and then she wanted a push present. You guys aren't familiar? It's a gift you get when you push someone in the traffic. It's when you push a baby out, you have to get someone a push present. Apparently it's a tradition. I was like, no. First of all, she had a C-section. I know because it ruined her Avengers tattoo. Made Iron Man look like the Joker, you know? No, I'm not a jerk. I had to get her something. You know what I did? I got her a MacBook Pro. That's what I did. And a hamster. That was cool. As our first kid, when we're very excited, you know, like when you first find out you're pregnant, you get super excited. You only tell your close friends and family, just in case you don't want to keep it. And
That's fucked up.
we told our close friends, I told one of my best friends, he was so excited he came right over to celebrate with us. And then he completely ignored my wife. Like, didn't say anything. And I was like, what's your problem? You didn't even say congrats. He was like, what? He told me it was a secret. He was like, she knows. She is well aware. Could you imagine if that's how we told her? We're like, honey, now that Jeff is here, have a seat. We have to tell you something about your body. What are we, senators, right? A lot of my friends don't have kids yet. They don't know what it's like. So I try to explain it to them. I say it's kind of like getting an Xbox. Because when you first have it, you're so excited. You can't wait to bring it home and play with it.
God damn, this loading.
You cursing at a small child. You're like, you better knock it off. I'm gonna bang your mom. I know. I was terrified of babies before having one. It's crazy. Like I was like, if there was ever a baby crying, I would just take off. I would just run. Like, you could have probably got me to run a 5K if you just jogged behind me with a crying baby. And like once you have your own, you have to deal with it. You can't
Shit.
just call an Uber to take care of it. So they say. And so I remember like first time soothing a crying baby, it felt like a superpower, and it is. It's great. It's like if you've never done it before, I'll walk you through the steps. You know, baby starts crying. First thing you do, take off your screen mask. They don't like it. Then just pick it up. That's all. You just bounce it. You just bounce it, and that's it. Then it knocks itself out. You put it down. You win. But then I noticed like 20 minutes later, I'd still just be in my living room, bouncing like an idiot, like an extra in a rap video. Like, cut! Can we get Bubba Sparks out of there, please? My wife's an amazing mother. She really is. She's the best. We started like showing them these like little cool like PBS things and all that stuff, and. Well, I never realized this before, but my wife, she only watches TV in standard definition. Like, it's 2021 now, right? Like, who does that anymore? Like, most TVs, like, don't even have standard definition. And her excuse is, like, I don't know the channels. Like, all you have to do is just, like, hit the button one more time, and it'll redirect you to an AC channel. I'll walk in, she's watching a picture fuzzier than a Bigfoot photo. And she's like, I don't notice the difference. And like part of me is like, another part of me is like, oh my God, look at all this. It got me thinking, like, it's like someone told me, like, maybe it's just that women, no good sentence starts that way. But hear me out. Maybe it's just that women see in high definition, you know? Whenever you guys want to go out, you look in the mirror in 4K.
Damn, we slapped the fuck out of him.
Some of you look beautiful. Meanwhile, I'll go to this thing in standard def, like, whoa, John Stamos, all right, let's go. The stuff she watches, like when she's alone now with the kid. She watches Say Yes to the Dress. You guys ever watch that show? It's terrible. What a sad golf class. We're gonna have to redo this whole hour now, guys. For that, just Say Yes is a terrible show. I wish it was called, like, there was a show called Say No to the Dress. That would be great. There's a bunch of like boyfriends taking the remote, like, no, changing the channel. I would DVR the henchman. I wish they only offered an HD, that way she couldn't find it. That would be great. Like last Saturday, she put it on. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. We didn't stop watching until 2:30 in the afternoon. Then I realized she left at 10:15. That show was addicting, you know? I didn't think Tiffany was going to go with the mermaid cut. But she did. Over budget, mom doesn't care. Randy's like, do it! Say after you have a kid, you start to relate to your parents more. You know, I've heard that a lot. I don't think that's true. Because, like, I love my mom. Of course I do. She's on speakerphone right now, like, you're doing great! I love my mom, but the biggest difference between me and her is, like, I know how to hang up the phone. You know, my mom will keep me on the line like she's trying to trace the call. Like there's a guy with headphones next to her, just like, keep it going. I'm like, all right, Mom, I love you, I gotta go. She's like, wait, you know your sister Amanda? It's like, what? Guy next to her's like, ask him about the cocaine. I shouldn't joke about that. I should be lucky to talk to my mom. Some people can't talk to their mom. Good night, everyone. That would be the weirdest ending. I was watching something on the Dallas Cowboys, on Dak Prescott, the quarterback, right? As an Eagles fan, I hate the Cowboys, but they said this. They said he wears a number on his chest in honor of his mom, who had been passed away like 5 years ago. And I heard that, and I'm like, I hate them, but that's kind of cool. But then they said that every night before a game, he still texts his mom that he loves her. She was there to see him play. That's really sweet. But when you die, your cell phone number doesn't go with you. It just gets reassigned. So that means for the last 5 years, some guy in Louisiana, that's where he's from, I looked it up, is getting a text message from Dallas Cowboy Dak Prescott every week. And they're just looking at their phone like, it's Dak again! What should I say? Love you too, son. I don't know. I miss not having a cell phone. That was the best. Like, when I was a kid, I would like have an address book. I'd keep it in my trapper keeper. It was the best. Like, I could tell, like, I knew all my friends' phone numbers, and you could tell who I liked more because I could, like, dial their number faster. Well, today, if you were just to, like, take my phone and
Shit.
my wife's number, and just be like, well, guess I'm not talking to her again. But I could still call my 5th grade girlfriend. 610. Before the pandemic, I went to a destination wedding. My sister got married in Florida. It was a destination wedding. Why? She lives here. I don't know. We have one aunt that lives
I missed him big time.
So we go to Florida for this wedding, and it's the night before the wedding. Everyone's drinking at the hotel bar. And that's the only reason to drink at a hotel bar. There's only 2 reasons. It's like either you're there for a wedding, or you're there to destroy a marriage. We were there for the good one, okay? Well, I got hammered. I had like 2 beers. I decided to go back to my room, and I get to the elevators. I press the out button. There's only 2 elevators, and only one door open. But inside, waiting for me, was a pile of poop. Human poop, too. Don't ask me how I know. Delicious. What am I, a tracker? Just like, they were here 10 minutes ago. And I stayed in this thing so long that the doors closed. And here's the thing, I'm not judging, right? Like, and I've lost. I've lost, and there was a home game. I was at home, and I pooped my pants. Eerily similar to the stages of grief if you've never done it. Like at first, there's the you feel a little something. Like, that's fine. You're just watching The Walking Dead, minding your own business. Then comes anger because you know something's about to go down, and you're like, "Come on, I own this ass." You know how like we all talk to our butts, right? Then comes bargaining, where you just stand up and you start to sway like you're in the Temptations. And at this moment, you are not too proud to beg. So I'm doing the nursing home 2-step, and at this moment, if anything happens in this situation, you're screwed. And I coughed.
Won't let me drink nothing. What the fuck?
Acceptance right there. Luckily, we just had brown couches, so I sat back down and finished.
Am I bugged?
Hey, no. Here's the worst part. It's like that I was watching The Walking Dead on a Monday afternoon on my DVR. So I could have stopped it at any point and went to the bathroom like an adult. But no, old movie fans are trying to run it with the devil. I don't know what that means. But... And thinking back, I'm pretty sure the worst part was sitting back down. Now that I'm thinking about it. It was embarrassing. I had to clean up the scene like it was a murder scene. I had to clean up before my wife got home. Felt like the wolf in Pulp Fiction. It's like, you got any 3 trash bags, a cigarette, and chocolate. Took everything to this laundromat by my house and got it clean. Thank God, nobody was there. And I was like waiting for everything to dry and all that stuff. And I'm walking around, there's nobody there. They had this community events board. And on it, they had 3 different flyers for 3 different birthdays. In a laundromat. It looked like a board of missing clowns. And I've been in that laundromat a million times. Not once have I seen just like a clown at a dryer. It's like...
How's that guy still alive?
Mondays, right? So anyway, I'm at the poop elevator in Florida. Doors closed because I stared at it. Now my I thought I hit the up button again. Door opens. Still there. Now it looks angry. And I do what any self-respecting person would do in this situation. I reached in, I pressed the top floor, and then I yanked my arm out, and I set it up like it was an offering to the gods. When the elevator got halfway up, I hit the up button again, the other one came down. It felt like I passed a DUI test expert. It's amazing. Here's the thing, I have no shame. I would have gotten in an elevator, no problem. But I was too afraid that I was going to spin an elevator on the way. And then someone got on at a higher floor. And those doors open and they just see me standing next to a pile of food. I'm like, oh no, that's not mine. Please, do come in. Do come in, please. Turns out in Florida, it's code. You have to have poop in your elevator. I didn't know that. I like to travel. I do. I want to go to Yellowstone National Park. Like when I want to go somewhere, I like to do a lot of research on it. And I read this. This is 100% true. Did you guys know? Murder someone at Yellowstone National Park.
What the fuck?
I swear to God, this is 100% true. You can't be anywhere. You can't be like Old Faithful and be like, oh, that was disappointing. Ah! You have to be in a certain area of the park called the Zone of Death. You can Google this. It's called the Zone of Death. It's just a fancy term for Idaho. You don't believe me? This is how it works. Ready? Anybody who doesn't believe this? And so the park was at Yellowstone National Park was there before they were even started. So the whole park falls under the jurisdiction of Wyoming. So if you murder someone in the Zone of Death, Idaho, you get extradited back to Wyoming. But it's your constitutional right to be tried in the state and the district of where you commit the crime. And if, as a defendant, you get to choose between a judge and a jury. And if you choose jury, no one lives in that part of Idaho because it's all federal land. And there's no jury of your peers to prosecute you. And you get to walk. That's it. There's no joke here. It's more of a life hack. I don't know what's more disturbing, that I know this much about it, or how quiet you guys just got. I saw some of your eyes and I was like, pencils down, pencils down. I'm an accomplice now. I didn't know this. You guys know this? After you have a kid, you have to continue to work on your relationship.
Oh shit.
Thanks for the tip. Everyone's like, get sleep. It's true. Now I'm in like a hurry up offense trying to make things right, you know? So now with like everything opening back up, I told my wife, I was like, hey, I want to take you to dinner. And she got so excited. Like she put on this like beautiful dress, she did her makeup, her hair, like she looked gorgeous. I mean, she always does, but like she just looked so gorgeous and she was so excited. And then I took her to Chipotle. Look, I love Chipotle, okay? I stand by that decision. I know it's just like a Taco Bell that went to a good school.
Taco Bell.
But it's my favorite place to go, okay? We got there, she waited in the car, she wasn't hungry anymore, and I walk in, I knew it wasn't going to be a good experience between me and the girl. We just weren't on the same page. You know? Like, she didn't want to be there, I really did. And I went up to the counter and I was like, hey, do you guys sell tacos individually? She was like, what? Ah, no, we work as a team. I said, what? We both just broke each other's brains with dumb questions and responses. I don't understand what you're saying. She's like, oh, yeah. And she goes, hard or soft? I'm like, oh my god, I'm moving forward. Okay. Go hard. She goes, we're out of hard. You can't offer that as an option then. And I got so mad, I had to talk myself down. Because like I know, I look like the type of lady that would send an email. I was like, look, at least she's at Chipotle. Right? Nothing's wrong with Chipotle. Just at least she's there and not in like the delivery room of a hospital. Going up to moms in labor, like, you want to go natural or you want the epidural? And they're like, epidural. And she's like, we're out epidurals, brother. Me and my wife, we do things fun. We always pick like fun, different date nights to do. Like one time I took my wife to the Philly Auto Show, which is a really cool thing to do. But we know nothing about cars. Like the only thing we know about cars is you don't flash your headlights because it could be a gang initiation. We walk in, we don't know what we're doing. We're just like, it's a red one, blue. We just identified colors, and we were nailing it, guys. And Janet kind of tripped us up a bit, but we didn't know what to do after like 20 minutes, so we ended up just going, hey, I wonder if there's a Hyundai exhibit. I wonder if your car's here. And we went and we were like, oh my god! This is so exciting! This is just like your car that we drove here in. We sat in it, took mashing the buttons. What is this thing? Like, people with over are pretending to be James Bond in Aston Martin. They're pretending to be Batman in the Batmobile. And we were just role-playing our next trip to Target. One time I took my wife to a movie night at the Trocadero. It's a rock club, so it's standing room only. So what they do for movie night is they rent a bunch of plastic folding chairs. The kind that could maybe hold the weight of an American Girl doll. And the movie that night was Revenge of the Nerds. So you get an idea for the body type, right? Hefty, okay. Movie starts about 5 minutes in.
Still need Venom. Shit.
They stop the movie, they turn on the lights, like, oh my god, what happened? Is everybody okay? Some guy fell through his chair. And I'm just like, what a doofus! Like, So glad it wasn't me, right? The guy was fine. The chair would never walk again. But they got him a new one and they started the movie over. A couple minutes later, over here, somebody else falls through their chair. This time, they stop doing it. And now everyone in there starts glancing back at me. Like I'm their horse. And here's the thing, I could feel the chair giving too, okay? It was like a little plastic atlas, just like, I got you! I got you! Like it was trying to impress a girl. It's not heavy! And I was doing that thing you do, you know, in a public restroom where you hover over the seat. But I don't have the core strength to do this for 90 minutes. So I go to option B, which is just sitting down and spilling out on the chairs next to mine. Trying to be as weightless as possible. At that point, my wife jumped up. She said, hey, I'm...
Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, shit. I'm fucked. I think this is the boss spider. I think.
I was terrified. But I thought about it, I was like, also, I was that...
No, I might be good. I might be good. Ooh, boy, I was nervous. I'm going to sit down right after this battle. Make sure I get my health up.
Well, for 90 minutes, just all around me in the darkness, all I'm hearing is just... It just sounded like people were being raptured. Like two giants were playing Guess What. Like, is he in weird shape? Yeah. Terrifying. Me and my wife, we're high school sweethearts. Yep, that's I feel like Danny Tanner's gonna come out and start giving you guys a speech now. Thank you. High school sweethearts. You know what they say, if you love something, let yourself go, right? It's weird. It's like we were in high school, we played a game of MASH and thought it was legally binding. It's like we also live in a shack with our children, Jonathan, Taylor, and Thomas. It's great. We still celebrate our dating anniversary with that couple, you know, the couple that celebrates every little occasion. The couple everyone hates. Like it was like, oh babe, it's been 3 years since you threw a rock at my face at the U.S.A. concert. Let's get Carrabba's. And we do. And Hoobastank's there. Lead singer's our waiter. And my wife's like, honey, do you know that guy? And I'm like, no, but I've seen his dick. It's weird. I don't know. This year she wanted to do something special for our dating anniversary. She wanted to go on a hot air balloon ride. I'd rather shave each other's eyebrows. No way. I've never seen a hot air balloon land safely. Usually those things hit the ground and then drag for 30 feet while everyone inside scream and their bones break. I was on YouTube, I saw a video, it said hot air balloons land safely. So I clicked on it, it just said this video cannot be played. This is cool, I found this out, this is true. If you die in a hot air balloon accident, on your death certificate it says cause of death. Whimsy.
The fuck?
That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. A little over a year ago, there was a hot air balloon that had to make an emergency landing. Does anyone remember this? In Kensington. While the sun was setting. And you know it's just rich people in those baskets, right? With hot air balloon money. to have been there. Like when the pilot had to break that news, you know? He's just like, hey, everyone stay calm, but we have to make an emergency landing. And they're like, oh my God, that's terrible. He's like, it gets worse. We have to land in Kensington. What? No, crash it. Can't we just sully it into the river? And you know that pilot was scared too, right? It was like not even 5 minutes after that thing hit the ground. It was in a pawn shop. But I feel bad for the people of Kensington though, because could you imagine that? You're just going about your day, minding your own business, just trying to sell a microwave. And you look up, and you see a hot air balloon just descending upon your town. Like gentrification just raining down. Like, we got one coffee shop and now it's Hipster Independence Day. That would be a great movie, by the way. Hipster Independence Day. It's like, oh no, the aliens are coming. What do we do? Call my dad. Movie over. So high school sweethearts. 17 years, it's pretty great. That's how long we've been together, 17 years. It's cool. No, it's... What I've learned, when you've been together that long, is like, you still love each other, just unconditionally. It's just, you care a little less. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when we got our first apartment, we couldn't wait to sit on a love seat together and watch Netflix. Like, that was the perfect night. Then we just got our own couches. Way more perfecter. We order our own dinners now. My Uber Eats guy will pick up her Grubhub guy on the way over. You love each other, you just care a little bit less. Like, you can tell how long a couple has been together by how they put sunscreen on each other. Do you ever see a new couple at the beach? It's Cinemax After Dark. They're rubbing lotion in their hand for like a half hour. You hear a saxophone, there's a candle. You're like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'll give you some space. Do you ever see a couple that's been together over 10 years put sunscreen on each other? It's like they're egging a teacher's house. They're like, hey, do my back? You're like, sure. Run! Somebody invented spray-on suntan lotion so they wouldn't have to touch their wife anymore. That's terrible. Could you imagine the pitch meeting too? The guy's like, yeah, it's in an aerosol can. They're like, the ozone. Yeah, but if you see Margaret, approved. You love each other, you care a little bit less. Like, another way you can tell how long the couple has been together is by how they react to their spouse not wearing their seatbelt. Like, I remember early in our relationship, like, if one of us weren't wearing our seatbelt, I'd stop the car and be like, hey, what are you doing? I love you, babe. Buckle up. We used to hold hands. The other day, I was driving, I was wearing my seatbelt, and I see my wife out of the corner of my eye just reach over, unclip my seatbelt. It's like, true love! I take Uber a lot, but I can't afford Uber, so I take Uber Pool. Which, if you don't know by now, it's just a middle-class bus. One time I was in the back seat of one, and the driver was in the front seat. Usually that's how it goes. And a ride pops up, and the girl gets in, but she gets in the front seat. Right? And I'm like, fine, that's whatever, it's fine. I'm married anyway, it's no big deal.
Oh man, I'm at the in the stream now.
And then he starts yelling at her.
So nobody can see my stuff.
Like, she didn't pick him. And that's his his only job, and he's mean about it. He's like, you're out of the way. You're out of the way. You're out of the way. And she's uncomfortable. And like a gentleman.
See what I can do here.
Nothing. Just sitting in the back. Do something. Somebody should do something about this. And he settled down, but it was still really tense, you know? It's like, I didn't know how it could get any more awkward. And it's like he heard me think that, because he leans back to me, and he says this, and this is 100% true. He just goes, my sister-in-law died today. Oh my God, I don't know this guy. I'm like, oh, why are you driving? Do you want me to drive? Jeez. I go, what happened? He goes, she was in Dubai selling jewelry, and there was a fire at her hotel. And she was on the 12th floor, so she jumped. What kind of jewelry? Like, what do you say in that situation? I'm like, that's terrible. He goes, yeah, everyone else survived. They took the stairs. And I'm waiting for him to be like, just kidding, and he doesn't. And before I could say anything, the girl in the front seat was like, maybe the stairs were out of the way. And I was like, oh my God. It's a 5-star ride right there. I like taking Uber because I hate driving. I have a lot of road rage, right? Me? Yes, I have a lot of, that's my place to have it, is in the car. Like if one of you guys say one mean thing